What I really like about hearing those kids sing and what it reminds me of is the old Booster Band days. Do you remember that? And Abbott at the, I guess we started at the Methodist church, but then it really, when all the churches would get together and we'd have revivals there in the Tabernacle, which was right next to our house, that was when the Booster Bands were really big and loud, and I thought they were great. Huh?
All of the children, all the denominations.
Oh yes, from Methodist, Baptist, Church of Christ, and a few Catholics came in.
They did. Learning the songs in the Booster Band, we have never forgotten these songs.
Oh, I know it. I'm singing them to Luke and Micah now, and they go around humming them and singing them all the time now. So that's good music to my ears, so to speak.
If we could teach the songs we learned in the Booster Band to all of the children in the world.
Everywhere. Get them started singing early.
Early. Singing about love and how you're supposed to love, how Jesus loves all the little children. The first music I ever played was Jesus, Lover of My Soul, because when I had decided that this is the day I'm going to get to learn to play, that was the only book that we had, was gospel songbooks and the books from the church.
And I learned those songs from you, and you learned to read music, so you would read them and play them on the piano, and I would sit by you on the piano stool with the guitar, and you would sing and learn the chords to those songs.
That was the way we learned to play music.
But our grandparents would study. You remember when they would sit up all night long studying their music lessons with a kerosene lamp, and and we could hear them in there when do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, all night long, you know.
They did. I'm surprised their eyes lasted.
They were really good musicians, and they really knew music theory. And of course, gospel music was the first music that they taught us.
Yes, it was.
So it's the first music that we ever played. Do you remember us going over across town to the black church and listening to those folks sing?
Oh, I loved that. We didn't get to go often enough over there.
No, well, that was a long way for us to slip off and go, but we would do that, and that's some of the best gospel music in the world back in those days. Those folks really got with it, and I was wishing back then that we could take some of that spirit over to the Methodist church.
And we tried.
And we tried to stir them up a little bit. Wouldn't it have been great, though, back in those days to have had the bells of joy there at the Tabernacle?
Wouldn't it have been wonderful? And I was so eager to learn new music, and you were eager to learn everything.
I wanted to know everything you knew.
Everything.
And I still would like to know everything you know about music.
Well, you teach me all the time.
Probably the lessons that were taught, or the one lesson really that was taught to you and I more than anything else growing up where we grew up, was the golden rule. That was about the only one that we really knew that we could, you know, ask ourselves, are we following or breaking the golden rule? Really, and that's really the only thing that we had to remember, and it's really the only thing we still have to remember.
We were taught good manners, to share, and the golden rule.
Sister Bobbie, you remember a while ago when we were talking about how in Abbott, when you and I would go across town over there and to the Black Baptist church over there on Sundays and listen to the guys sing. I mean, the folks really got out over there, and we would all go over there and listen to them and try to go back to the Methodist church over there and try to instill some of that energy over there.
Tried to do it like they did.
Yeah. We was thinking how great it would have been if y'all could have come over there, you know. And yeah, so that's why it's so good that we're able to do it now and sing together.
It is. It is so good. Feel the spirit with you guys.